how thyroid affects fetus and mother in pregnancy. Hi, I'm Dr. Saujanya from Rainbow Hospital, LB Nagar. I'm a consultant OBG here from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. In pregnancy, the thyroid hormone plays a definitive important role. It works for the mother as well as the fetus. The fetus itself prepares its own thyroid gland and it starts secretions from 16 weeks onwards. It gets matured from then. So, meanwhile, the mother's thyroid hormone will take care of the fetus. So, the fetus brain is dependent on the maternal thyroid hormones. It's very important for the myelination, neurodevelopmental outcome, and the cognition and the verbal response. So, when mother is deficient in thyroid hormones, we need to replenish it. So, every pregnant woman, when you walk in, we get checked the TSH, free T4, and thyroid antibodies. So, autoimmune problem also can be there. So, hypo and hyperthyroidism can also be there, and autoimmune and nutritional deficiencies. The iodine also plays an important role. So, pregnant mother needs to concentrate on the iodine needs also. Some 200 to 220 micrograms of iodine is required for the, and we need to replenish the iodine. And iodized salt is also important. So, when we test the thyroid hormone, the TSH levels, we need to replenish. The cutoff point for the TSH according to trimester is the first trimester it should be less than 2.5, second and third trimesters can be less than 3. And with autoimmune problem, thyroid receptor antibody TPO, peroxidase antibody positive, we need to consider the increase in dose. Already if the pregnant woman is using levothyroxine tablets, before she conceives also, then we need to increase the dose by 25 to 30%. And according to the body weight, it comes to as 1.6 to 2 microgram per kilogram body weight. So what happens when hypothyroidism is there, when pregnant woman does not use thyroid tablets? It can affect the baby brain development. And for mother also, it causes early miscarriages or preterm labor, preeclampsia, during delivery, postpartum hemorrhage, or some like congestive heart failure also sometimes. If for baby, it can be stillborn, IUFD, or low birth weight, perinatal mortality, preterm birth, and fetal growth restriction. So, and latest it is autism spectrum disorders also can happen due to uncorrected hypothyroidism. Who needs to be tested for TSH? Everybody. Universal screening of all the women should be done. And who is at risk of developing hypothyroidism? Those who are fertile, unable to conceive, obesity, or extremes of age, or those who are having a history of recurrent pregnancy losses. We need to test the thyroid. We need to concentrate. The prevalence is 11% overall all over the India. So in overt hypothyroidism, it is about 3%. So if it is hyperthyroidism, the TSH levels is high and thyroxine, levothyroxine level is low, then we need to replenish the thyroid hormone. And if it is thyroxine hormones are high, it is hyperthyroidism. We can give the PTU in first trimester, propyl thiouracil, and methimazole antithyroid drugs need to be given from the second trimester onwards, second and third trimester, and we need to test the TSH and free T4 levels every 6 weeks during the antenatal period. Methimazole is not given in the first trimester as it causes congenital abnormalities, cutaneous aplasia and like that, and bone marrow problems. So, and PTU is not given in the breastfeeding period as it decreases the milk volume. So, we need to check every woman and we need to replenish and correct as well. So, thyroid is very, very important. So, everybody needs to understand the importance of this and get back to the doctor as said.